Jen. I've been purchasing for Sequoia for the last few years. Been with the company for about 5 years, and I'm here today to introduce some of our 2013 Christmas themes. Behind me here I have our Barnyard Blizzard theme. So this is kind of a fun burlap look where we've taken some farm animals and some traditional Christmas pieces for a different country feel to it. In this look I have mason jars. We have these really great wire handled mason jars that I just hung onto the tree. I don't know if you can see that one there. Kind of a fun way. You can put fresh flowers in them or silk. And then we have different interesting new burlap picks. So we have these leaf picks that have a little bit of a glitter edge to them. And what's great about these is you can cut them apart and incorporate them in your designs. And those are available in natural and green. And then a repeat item I have this year is the magnolia pick. And this is one of my favorites. Real fun pick that can transition from fall to Christmas and even every day. The barnyard animals definitely steal the show in this look. This cow, or I'm sorry, it's a pig. But this little pig has been a really great buy for our retail customers. He has a little Santa hat, real fun. And then we have these really awesome ribbon curls. So these kind of made a really nice cascading look down the tree topper of my tree. And I have them in red, green, and natural. And this is our Barnyard Blizzard look. Now I'll show you kind of a more wild card look that we did behind us here. The Seasons Gone Wild, and this is a metallic theme where we added a pop of black, a little bit of the cheetah print ribbon for a fun edge to it. You can use all your silvers and golds and coppers. The black really is optional, but we thought it would be kind of a fun contrast and to bring in that leopard print ribbon that we have. This is a great value. We have this leopard print ribbon at a closeout of $3.16. So buy those while you can because they won't be around for long. I use this silver loop garland that we carry in our everyday drag line. It's available in silver, gold, red, and green. Is that there? And then I really loved these crystal finial drop ornaments. So I bought them in 3 colors. Kind of a fun thing to transition into wedding season too. So I have those in silver, gold, and black. So that's kind of a fun, hip, young look that you could try out this year. And then over this way, I have our kind of earthy, woodsy feel. This Christmas will be a hoot. And it has all things owls. Owls are really remaining hot, and people are buying them up. They're using interesting materials like pine cones and acorns to make these critters up. And we put pops of dried materials like these sponge mushrooms and burlap, things like that. These fairy houses are really picking up well for use in dish gardens, things like that. The silk succulents are fun, and they kind of add a pop of color to that look, so that's a good thing to experiment with, as well as these mushrooms. Oh, these mushrooms are so neat. They are made out of all natural materials, and the top is actually cattail, so it's really soft and fuzzy. So this is a definite guaranteed sale to have some of these critters in your shop, so let your salesperson know what you're looking for, and we'll help you out with that. Back behind us here we have our traditional luscious ruby red theme. And this is fun because we have varying shades of red and burgundy, and we have neutral items like these orchids that add a little bit of an elegant pop to it, and some glitter for fun. I have this glitter willow bush that's one of my favorites. This is a repeat item. And it's great because you can cut this apart and incorporate it into some of your centerpieces, or take the whole bush and put it into your tree for a big wow. I have these cabbage rose bunches that are kind of an unexpected addition in the tree here and there. This one's a really good buy. It's about $8.75 and it has a lot of stems on it. So some of these value bushes are kind of fun for filling in and adding in with your permanent arrangements. Oh, can't forget these guys. These are our some of our fun oversized magnolias. Really, really heavy on the glitter. Big statement pieces. Those are fun to have in there. That's our red theme. And then going through in our entryway here, we have some more looks. Now this is a really fun, spunky theme that we have. It is called Cheer to All Who's Far and Near. And in this look, what I did is I took some of that apple citrus green that's been pretty popular for years with the red, and I added this turquoise. It's an unexpected surprise color, and it's really being received well by our customers. One of my favorite things in here is definitely the elf feet. Gotta love those. They're super whimsical and fun. You have to get two, so it gives the impression that there's an elf in there. And I have them in the large tree topper size as well as the little mini size. And the price point's pretty good. They're about $5.50. And another thing that we brought in were these kind of novelty wine bottle huggers. Could be a vase hugger too, but the idea is you could slip that over a bottle of wine or a beer, kind of a cute little gift. So this is kind of a fun, young look to play around with this year. Then I have back over here my favorite theme. It's called Baby It's Cold Outside, and it's kind of a fresh, hip look for the season. We have the mint pistachio green color with accents of the chocolate brown and champagne. We have the dripping crystals from it. These icicle branches look so real. When I designed this tree, I did a different approach on it. I took the birch branches and I zip tied them to the actual base of the tree to kind of change the whole structure of the look from your traditional triangular shaped tree. Then I took some manzanita branches and put those in there to fill in where there was gaps in this layered tree. I have some really interesting little birds and sparkly nests in here. This pine cone bundle is a really good value. You get 3 stems, and each stem has a lot to work with in there. And oh, the cotton. The cotton has remained a really popular item through wedding, and it's picking up, and they dusted it with a little bit of iridescent glitter for the holidays, and that's kind of a fun one that will surely be well received by your customers. I also have that favorite platinum willow bush that we have in red. So this is one that you don't want to miss out on before we sell out. Got a lot going on in there. One final thing I wanted to point out in this look is I did these really interesting bouquet bundles that kind of a different way to decorate. What I did is I made miniature hand ties and I inserted them into the tree in that grouping, and it kind of helped me design the tree in a different way. So that's kind of a fun way to experiment, is make a bunch of hand ties and pop those in the tree here and there. Don't miss out on this new double face satin color, mint. Definitely will have customers asking for that because it's kind of a fashionable color right now. And behind us here we have our famous upside down tree. If you don't have an upside down tree, you really should consider it. They're so much fun to decorate. We have this one on a table, so it's really dramatic and tall. They're a really fun way to give the customer the unexpected. So I have this dripping in crystals and silvers for a really, really nice platinum look. I tucked in some bigger pieces like these cute little reindeer in there to draw your eye into the tree. These beaded foxtails have been popular for wedding and things like that, so I have those back again this year. This is a great way to bring some of those wedding crystals that you have into your look. So if you have a lot of those left over from wedding season, just drench everything in bling and it's surely going to be well liked. Here's those finial jewel ornaments that we love again. And oh, can't forget these. These are the kind of skeleton cutout poinsettias. I like these not only because they're really, really gorgeous, but the price point at nearly like $3.50 a piece or less is awesome. So try those, and we also have these in a chocolate brown. And finally, we have our kind of wine country look. Given that we're in Sonoma County, we had to do something that played up on the grape theme. So we have this royal orchard look. We've got gold with dripping grapes and lavenders for a kind of a fun, more contemporary look, a little unusual. We brought in some frosty lavender pears and apples and some really dark grapes, which we have in all the colors, of course, and kind of created this more enchanted feel. So this is kind of a fun theme to do, even just a little bit of, maybe try a wreath on the door, it'll be well received. Succulents, of course, can't go wrong with the succulents, so these gold glitter Echeveria picks are really something that you might want to try. And that concludes our tour. We hope you can make it to our annual open house coming up November 8th and 9th. It's going to be from 7 to 4. If you can't make it, please talk to one of your sales reps about scheduling a more personal tour that maybe could be held the week before or the week after. That way you don't miss the chance to see what we have this year. Thank you, and we wish you all a successful year.